motion. This is the second of 2 ballet classes I'm recording for you guys. This is a lower intermediate level, but I'm going to give you guys both. So if you want to try a harder class or an easier class, you can choose your own style. So I'm going to start this one in parallel. Left hand is on the bar, so as you're facing me, I'm facing you, the camera. I'm going to be doing all on the other side. So I'm going to be doing my left side while you do your right so that you can follow me exactly. And as I pick up my left foot, you will pick up your right. So that I don't have to confuse myself and you can just do exactly as you see it. Okay? So my left hand is going to be on the bar. My right hand is going to be low fifth. And I'm going to start with my usual forced arch. Right and left and right and left. Port de bras, 5, 6, open 7, down 8, together plie, forced arch, releve, flat back, hands on the floor, sway side to side, roll it up and turn it out. Demi plie 1 and stretch and 2 and stretch. A little different, you're going to retire without turning your hip towards the bar. You're going to pull the knee across, pull it out, and first position. And just so you can see, I'm using a chair for my bar. You can use a chair, you can use your couch, you can use a countertop. I'm deciding to keep my carpet, or the rug, I'm sorry, because the wood floor underneath is a little too slippery for me. So just be careful, be very careful. If you're doing it on a wooden floor, I would recommend wearing your ballet slippers. If you're dancing in socks, I would use the carpet, kind of like you would at a dance convention. Okay, so anyway, we just did 2 plies, demi and demi, retire, turn in, well, there goes my balance, turn out and close, grand plie, 6, up, 7, 8, forward fold, flat back, roll it up, and tendu, second position. Again, you can adjust the inside foot, 2 demis, demi and stretch, demi and stretch. We'll go right to grand plie. Obviously we can't do the retire part here. 2 grand plies in second, take a side stretch to the bar, tendu, right to fifth, so it's going to slide right in, arm comes down. 2 demis, we do the retire, turn in, turn out again, slowly lower, grand plie, and up. Take your arms, circle it to fifth, look to your elbow, cambre back, and up. Tendu back to first, to the side, close, demi plie, forced arch, high releve, arms first, we're balancing. And then cross your right leg in front to su-su, arms come to fifth together, soutenu to the back, squeeze it in on the left side, come down fifth, and finish. And then for my videos, I'm going to switch my chair over to this side so you'll always see me from the front. All right, so here we go. I've got Alexa tuned up. She's probably going to answer me right now. Oh, good. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. First position, parallel. Breathe. Right foot, forced arch, 1. Switch, 2. Okay, work into those ankles and toes. Port de bras, 5. 6. Abdominals are engaged. Demi plie, forced arch. Releve, flat back, heels on the floor. Stretching in parallel. Shake it out. Slowly roll it up. Left hand back on the bar. Keep your arm low. First position, demi plie, 1. Press. Retire and 1. Turn it in. Turn it out. Lower. Grand plie, 1. Adjust the inside leg, 2 demis, 1, press, 2, grand plie, flat back tall like you're sliding down a wall. And stretch to the side. Adjust your inside leg. Outside close it, front fifth. Demi-plie 1. And press. Retire 1. Turn it in, keep those hips facing me. And turn out. Lower fifth, grand plie slowly. Up. And take your arm to fifth, look to the side, long necks. Tendu to first, side, close, demi, forced arch, arms. Ooh, let's keep them in first. And right foot to fifth, su-su. Su-to-nu. And take a step out, fifth position plie. And tendu back to first. Good. All right, let's do the other side. I'm gonna turn my chair this way so I stay in frame, okay? All right, let's do second side. Right hand on the bar, parallel feet. Starting with your left foot, forced arch, 1, 2. And use your arm first. Fifth. Side. And demi-plie, forced arch. High releve, flat back. Hands on the floor. Sway side to side. Get all areas of your hamstrings. Roll it up. Hand back on the bar. Turned out first. Tailbones down. Demi-plie 1. Press. Retire 1. Turn it in. Keep the hips where they are. Turn it out. Lower back to first. Grand plie. Flat back. Roll it up. And tendu second. Adjust the inside leg. Keep the side arm long. Both arms. And 2 grand plies. Chest up. And again, knees over the toes. Push back. Stretch towards your bar. And adjust. Tendu fifth. Retire 1. Turn it in. Turn it out. Slowly lower through coupe. Fifth. Grand. Up. And circle your arm to fifth. Look to your elbow. Cambre back. Tendu side. Close. Demi-plie. Forced arch. High releve. Arms first. Tailbone flat. Ribs pulled down. But chest is still lifted. And left foot su-su. Arms fifth. Inner thighs squeeze together. And su-to-nu. Squeeze in the other foot to su-su on the right first. And now take a step out, demi-plie finish. Excellent. Okay, let's shake it out. All right, moving on to tendus. We're going to start in first position. Port de bras, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu, half point, full point, plie, and stretch. Tendu, turn in, turn out, and close. Just that en croix. Tendu, half point, full point, close first. Tendu, turn in, turn out, and close. So during this turning in and out process, your hips stay completely stable. So we don't want to turn in with our hips. The hips stay square and you're turning the leg inside the hip, right? And then you do to the back. Make sure you can still see your heel, or if you don't have a mirror, make sure your heel is still forward. Okay, demi point, full point, close to plie. I forgot that on the side. Tendu, turn in, turn out. Close straight side again. Tendu, half point, full point, close plie, tendu, turn in, turn out, close, okay? And then let's take 2 en croix, but it's gonna be faster, arms fifth. And 1 and 2, side 3, 4, back 5, 6 and 7, 8, plie, press up. Let's do that 4 times. Plie, press up, plie, press up. And last one, you're gonna stay. Now, you can choose to keep your arms en bas. That means low, low fifth for all of that. Test your balance. Last one, arms fifth. And let's try to balance with the leg in second position. Dégagé, second. And then you're gonna slide it into sous-sus. Hold it, sous-tenue, hold, and come down, fifth position, okay? That is it. Let me see if I can, okay. Let's hear this song. So this is just to hear the music. Tendu, demi-point, full point, plie, tendu, turn in, turn out, and close. Okay, it's perfect. It's very good. Just very right. Alexa, volume 8. There we go. Okay, here we go. Starting over. Right side, left hand on the bar, first position, second, and tendu, half point, full point, plie first, tendu front again, turn in, turn out, close, side, tendu half, full, close plie, tendu, turn in, turn out, close first, and to the back. 1, turn in, oh, demi-point, tendu, plie, tendu, turn in, turn out, side again, tendu half, full, plie, and full, tendu, turn in, turn out, close. Here we go. 2 quam, and 1, and 2, and side, side, back, and 2, plie to releve. 1, up, 2. Keep those heels coming forward, heels forward, last one, heels forward, arms fifth, balance. Now shift everything as a unit, hips and shoulders, one line, dégagé. And sous-sus, hold, sous-tenue, stay on the other side, left foot front, step out, fifth, finish. Okay. If at any point you find yourself balancing longer than me, keep going. You can always pause and rewind. All right, let's do the other side. Don't forget those tendus en croix from first, the 2 in a row. Here we go. Left side, right hand on the bar, arm first to second, and tendu, half point, full point, close plie, and tendu, turn in and out, close, side, tendu, half point, full point, plie, tendu, turn in and out, close, to the back, tendu, half point, full point, plie, All right, moving on to tandis from fifth. And let me find a good song. Two step. This is a little hard. Okay, fifth position, right foot front. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Tendu, fifth and 1, 2, 3. That's it, encore. So it's going to be 2 slow and 3 quick. And slow and slow and quick, quick, quick. And these are still tendus, so make sure you don't let that toe come off the floor. To the back, make sure it's crossed, right? We don't want this for our back tendu. Cross it to your spine and slow and quick, quick, quick. Side last time and front and back and front, back, front. From here, we're going to take a plie into our pas de chevals, up and close. Plie, pas de cheval and close, and plie, pas de cheval and close, plie, pas de cheval and close, and then pas de cheval encore with no plie, and a little quicker. And 1 and close and side and close and back and close and side and close. We plie and sous-sus, coupe balance. So find coup de pied really, it's coup de pied. Coupe is if it's passing through the cut position. Coup de pied refers to on the neck of the foot where the position actually is. So here's the position, coup de pied. You'll balance, arms fifth, and sous-sus, soutenu, and plie finish, okay? So before I go over the combination again, let's go over pas de chevals. Okay, I'm gonna come a little bit closer here. So pas de cheval starts with your coupe. I pull this up sometimes so you can see my hips. Sometimes if my hips are blocked, you can't tell if one's lifted or not. So sometimes I do that, it's weird. But see, nice even hips. Okay, so coupe, you have to make contact with your ankle. And it's the pinky toe only to the front. I think I remember us talking about that in class. So coup de pied position, pinky toe only is the only thing touching the supporting leg, okay? And the heel, therefore, is away, right? As opposed to on top of the ankle, like a sickle, it is away, okay? So you have to go through that position into your tendu, okay? And we're starting from a plie, so you have that extra advantage of picking it up already as your leg is bent. And extend straight, close, plie, find the coupe, extend, and close, plie. So here we are to the back. So we want from the back, our coupe has to be just like in the front. The foot is shaped just like it is to the front. So that means the heel is in contact with the bottom of the calf as opposed to the whole foot. Okay, so one more time, the rule of coup de pied, as far as what part of the leg that's in coup de pied is touching the ankle, the pinky toe is the only thing touching the ankle in the front, and then the heel is the only thing touching the ankle to the back. Okay, and I know me switching to saying coup de pied could be confusing, so I'll just say coupe again, but just know coup de pied means the same thing as far as what the position is, okay? So we'll do that. All right, so let me review it one more time, or you can stop and rewind it. It's just 2 slow tendus, 3 quick tendus, encore. And then we have pas de cheval starting in plie, plie, coupe, extend, and stay. They're slow, so you get the feeling of the leg going through coupe, turned out, to extended, turned out, right? Plie, coupe, extend. And then it's quick, so you don't have time to think about where the leg goes. It has to go there. Turn out coupe and fifth. Turn out coupe. So each time my coupe is still touching my ankle. And up, ba, ba, and fifth. Okay? That's it. Here we go. Left hand on the bar, right foot front. And 5, 6. First, fifth position. 2 slow, close, close, and close, close, fifth, 2 slow, 3 quick. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Side, close, back, front, back, and 1, 2. Side, close, front, back. Plie, pinky toe only and touch. Close, plie, pinky toe only touches it. Now it's the heel, plie, heel touches the calf. And side again, heel presents. Now it's double time, no plie. And 1, close, and 2, close, and 3. Side, and plie, susu. Try to find susu first before you attempt the coupe balance. Or you can grab onto your chair and bar to help you come up. Remember, pinky toe only. Susu, sutanu. Squeeze up, right side in again. And now step out and finish. Excellent. Okay, now moving on to our dégagés. Okay. So let's do 2 sets of dégagés. The first one will be nice and easy. It'll be at the bar facing it with first position. Nothing crazy fancy. However, if you're able to, if you can cross your hands on your bar with just the fingertips, that way you're using more of your own legs and body and posture to balance as opposed to depending on your bar, okay? So obviously you can't see me from that side, so you're gonna do this really easy. Just 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1 in first. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So while you're so used to and comfortable with doing this exercise, try to make it a little bit more dynamic and electric. So you want the leg to really be long and sharp, and then on the closure, the same thing. And close, and close, and close, and close. Like there's an elastic around your ankles, pulling your heels back together, okay? All right, let's do this. Really simple. First position, starting on your right leg. Cross. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tall backs, eyes up, left side. 1. How sharp can you make those first? First. Now go left side. 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, and 2. Singles. 1, 2. All right, finish. Plie. Excellent. For our dégagés today. So right foot front, 5th position dégagés. I'll make this nice and easy. Port de bras 5, 6, 7, arms 5th. Start with 4 dégagés to the front. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 3 count balance walks. That means front side front. Front back front. Front and back and front and close. Side same thing. It's going to change on the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, PK side, brush, PK, PK, close it back, reverse it, 1, 2, 3, 3 count, balance while start back and front and back, side, same thing last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, slow brush, PK, PK, and close. We're going to take a port-a-bras for this exercise. Reach flat back, weight in the balls of your feet, long hamstrings, roll it up, look to your wrist, cambre back, come back up, plie, dégagé right into your releve balance. So you're going to go from fifth to releve dégagé, okay? And then find your balance. And if you feel really good about it, maybe you can rond de jambe side before you soutenu, and finish, okay? That's it. So 4 dégagés and then 3 count balançoires. So make sure you start front first, front and back and front and side for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay brush, PK, PK, and try to make those PKs really bounce and stay. And up, okay? Nice, strong, and straight like a pencil. All right, here we go. Ready? Left hand on the bar, right foot front and fifth. Port-a-bras to fifth, 6. First, 4 dégagés, close, close. Front, back, front, front, back, front. Side, 1, 2, 3. Dégagé, hold. PK, PK. Reverse, back, close, close, close. Back, front, back. Side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow. PK, PK, and forward fold. 1, 2. Roll it up. Cambre back. Squeeze those legs. Don't bend those knees. And up. Plie. 2 feet plie to 1. Releve dégagé. Zip in those abs. Ribs in. Breathe. Try to carry your legs side. Whoops. All right. It works if you pull up the opposite side. Theoretically, most of the time. Okay. And we're going to start the other side. Okay. All right, here we go. So make sure your left foot is in front now. Right hand is on your bar. Here we go. 5, 6. First, fifth. Dégagé, 1, 2. Balance off, front, back, front, front. Use your arms. Side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay. PK, PK. Reverse, and 1. Balance, swall, 1, 2. Side last time, squeeze it in, heel to toe. Hip square, brush, PK, PK. And forward fold, 1. Roll it up. And cambre back. Up. Plie. Releve dégagé. Even hips and shoulders like a box. Pull up on the opposite side. Side if you can. Ooh, that was rough for me. So you want to make as little adjustments as possible going side, right? So that just means you're bearing more weight on your supporting leg, but it becomes stronger. All right, good enough. Finish strong. Moving on to rond de jambe. However, I like to do some hip swings before my rond de jambe sometimes. So we're going to do that very quick. All right, so attitude swings. I'm actually going to let the bar face this way, just so you can see, and then I'll turn it back. All right, so attitude swings, always pass through and brush through first, right? So we're going to start in first position. 5 and 6, time to 7, 8. So I'm on my left, but if you're looking at me from the side, you can use your right. So basically, you're still going to mirror me. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to brush attitude 1, brush attitude 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we are going to go to the side. So as the back one comes down on count 8, you're going to turn away from your bar. You're going to cross it to the side. So you're going to cross it in, then out. So it's still going through first, and it's an attitude, right? So we're going to do 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie, and finish. Let's do some stretching too. So after that attitude side, come down. I'm going to put my right leg, well, you're going to put your right leg behind, and we'll take a really relaxing knee lunge, okay? Working our hip flexor here after all that. Then you can take a side lunge, opening it up. Okay, back to your lunge, parallel stretch, step it in, roll it up, okay? And then we'll do the other side separately. So one more time, you have 5 and 6, time you 7, lunge on 8, attitude swings for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now turn a little bit away from your bar, but keep your hand on it, cross to your opposite shoulder, outside, 3, 4, remember it's just 6, 5, 6, plie, 7, and back to the side. That same leg that was just swinging goes back for your knee lunge. Hip flexor stretch, turned out stretch. Obviously it'll be a little slower and longer than this. Back to your lunge, parallel, roll it up, step in. All right, and that's what I like to do before I do ronde-jambs, okay? So I guess I'm gonna turn my chair back this way so you can keep your arrangement. All right, so now that you've seen what that is. Okay, so let's do it. Left hand on the bar, right foot. Well, first position, right foot's gonna tendu ronde-jambe back. The intro is quick, here we go. And tendu back and brush, brush. Get it as high as you can, both directions. Now turn a little bit away, brush, croise, out, croise, out, croise, out, plie first, turn back to the front, right leg back, knee lunge on the floor. Put your hands anywhere. Good, turn to the inside, side lunge. So it's your left leg that's bent, right leg is extended. Back to your lunge. Good, now lift your hips. Let's keep it turned out forth as we stretch. Slowly roll it up and tendu back to first. All right, let's do the other side. Okay, here we go. So yes, that intro is quite fast, and I did lose my balance a little bit. So at any point, obviously, you can pause and rewind. If I make a mistake and you want to do something correctly again, that is totally up to you. Okay, so here you go. Right hand is going to be on the bar. First position, left side, works 5, 6. Left and back and brush. Brush, good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn a little bit away, cross it, left. Inside, outside. Last 2. First position, face back away. Left leg back, lunge, hands on the floor or your knee on the floor in the back. Turn out to the left, side lunge on the right knee, right leg. And back to your lunge on the right. Both legs turned out forth, stretch it over. And roll it up. And tendu back into first. All right, you should feel super limber and ready for ronde-jambes and extensions. Okay, moving on. Let's find a good ronde-jambe song.
rond de jambe, en l'air. Well, I'm sorry, à terre. À terre. Terre is the earth, en l'air is in the air. Okay, so left hand is on the bar, port de bras, 5, 6, 7, 8, tendu, rond de jambe. They're slow to start, and then I want 3 fast, 1 and 2 and 3. Leave it behind you. Let's do fondue for this exercise. So rond de jambe and fondue will be combined. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what happens. So you're going to bring it into a fondue. So both legs are going to bend at the same time. You're going to bring it into coupe, heel touches the ankle only because it's to the back. Fondue, extend to arabesque, and then again, fondue, extend to the side, rond de jambe front, tendu, brush tendu back, close, 5th. And there's your rond de jambe combination. 4 rond de jambes en deux done, that goes back, side, back, side, front, 2 slow, 3 quick, 1 and 2. Third one, you stay in that tendu front, fondue, extend front, and fondue, extend side, rond de jambe, arabesque, tendu, brush front, and close 5th, okay? And then we do our circular port de bras. So let me go over some more important facts about fondue. As you know, it means to. Let me see if anyone shouts at their TV. What does fondue mean? If you said to melt, you're right. So we're melting, and that means both legs together. So you don't want to bend one leg and then the other. It's together. And just as well, they straighten together. So as I extend front, I'm staying in my attitude and I'm staying bent. So I'm going to go up. I'm going to get out from in front of my fireplace so my pants don't blend in. So I'm in fondue, I'm in plie, my right leg is bent. I extend, both legs are still bent, and then as soon as it hits 90, everything straightens together, okay? So that's the rule about fondue, okay? So I'm going to go over this one more time. So we have 2 slow and 3 quick. 1, around, brush through first, keep your arms side, and 1, 2, 3, leave it in the back. Fondue, attitude to arabesque, and then fondue, attitude alsecon, carry it front, tendu, brush back, close 5th. So the pattern is your fondue starts where your rond de jambe ended. So my rond de jambe that ended in the back, I'm fonduing from the back to arabesque. Another fondue, the second fondue is always to the side, and that's the extension that has the quarter rond de jambe afterwards. So the first time it's going to go to the front because your arabesque started to the back. Fondue arabesque, fondue side, carry front, and then to reverse, tendu, brush through first back, close 5th, everything reverses. 2 slow, 2 slow, and quick, 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 and stay. Fondue, carry it front, hold, fondue, and side, arabesque, tendu, brush, close 5th. And then we're on to our circular port de bras. Lift, élanger, circular to your feet, to the floor, first, second to the side, third back, and around, arm reverses, circle side, to the back, to the bar, to the front, and up. Let's just do 1 plie, relevé, retiré, balance. Okay, so no pirouette this time, just balance and retiré, arms first, and you'll sousou, soutenu, and finish. Okay? So I'm about to do it with music. If you still don't have it, remember you can pause and rewind. Okay? Here we go. Right foot front, port de bras first, second. We have 2 slow. 1. Again, brush through first. Now 3 quick. Front, side, back. Last one, leave it behind you. Fondue 1, arabesque. Side, fondue out. Side. Carry front, heel forward, tendu, brush through first, back, close. Reverse everything. And slow, slow. soutenu, and plie finish. So that was a good wake-up call for me to practice balance retiré. So, some tips. Make sure your shoulder blades are being used. They're not just there, okay? So let's pretend my hands are like my shoulder blades, okay? Now you can see my crazy quarantine hair, okay? So my shoulder blades are like pulling inwards, but without touching. So we don't want them to be pinched. We want them to be pulled in. Make sense? Not pinched, pulled in, but not nothing, okay? So that will help you in your posture when you're balancing in retiré. That's what saved me a couple times, but then I lost it. So let's review why. So let's do my core, pull in my belly button, pull it in towards my chest, my heart, which is lifted, my rib cage is dropped. So how can your chest be lifted but your rib cage dropped? That is the question, but it's not actually a mystery. You can do it. Lifting your chest, but pull those ribs down. All right, so there's your posture. My glutes are squeezed, retiré, toe in front of the knee, arms first, shoulder blades pulled in without being pinched, elbows lifted from the back. And I'm gonna try this without talking. Let's try an 8-count balance, you and me. Ready? Retiré, 5, 6, 7, 8, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going if you're there. Ooh, so close. Oh well, here we go. Let's do the other side. Okay. Left foot front, right arm corner bra second. And slow. 1. 2. 3 quick. 2. Leave it in the back. Fondue back. Arabesque. Fondue side. Carry it front. Tendu, brush it back. Close fifth back. Reverse. On day done. Slow. 3 quick. Back, side, front, and stay. Fondue front through attitude. Abs. Breathe into it. And back. Tendu, brush it front. Fifth, circular. 1, 2, 3. Check in with your fifth. Are your legs equally turned out? Is your heel and toe still touching? Here we go. Plie. Releve retiré. Shoulder blades. Pull them in. Chest up. Ribs down. Heel forward. And Susu. Soutenu. Finish strong. Open a fifth plie. All right. I'm not going to have us redo that one because I feel satisfied with that. But feel free to practice those retiré balances at any time. Pause and resume when you're ready. All right, let's move on to frappe, which we don't get to do a lot in class because we don't have a lot of time. But I'm going to go a little bit over an hour because I can. No one's forcing me out of the studio, okay? But you obviously can stop when you feel satisfied. So tendu flex, tendu flex. So we're going to dig the foot on the ball and extend, brush, flex, brush, flex, brush, PK, PK, side, brush, flex, brush, flex, brush, PK, PK, back, brush, and brush, PK, PK, and side, 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 PK. Stay. I want us to do doubles if we haven't yet. So flex, you're going to go back, front, brush, front, then front, back, brush, side, front, back, brush, back, back, front, brush, side, petit battement, heel on the floor, 2, 3, 4, 8 counts flat, arm reverses when you releve, 8 more counts in releve, 6, 6, 7, extend, su, and then finish. We won't do a balance there, okay? So one more time, very simply, 5, 6, Tanya, 7, flex, 8. 1, 2, 3, PK, and 1, 2, 3, PK, same thing back, 2, 3, PK, and side, 2, 3, and then we're moving on to doubles. So the double is determined by where you're ending. So if I want my leg to end in the front, that means the second beat has to be front. So that means it's going to start back, front. To the side, it's already in the front, so it's going to be front first, because it doesn't matter, it can still extend side. I want to go back, so I'm going to start front, back. I want to go side, but my leg is already back, so it goes back, front, side. All right, and so that is the general rule of double frappe, okay? And that's it. Really simple. Like I said, no balance there, so just complete that exercise and you're done. All right, let's find frappe. So watch this tempo. 1, 2, 3, PK, and side, okay? Also listen to the intro. It should only be 4 counts. And front. Oh. Glad I listened. So it's an 8 count intro. Here we go. That gives us some good time to stand in 5th position. All right, so get ready. Right foot will be front. Tendu, flex, 3 front, brush, 2 PK, side. Remember the rule of PK, accent up, pencil, and back. Side again. Double front, hold. Double side, hold. Front, back, front, side. Petite, quick as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, releve, and again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and extend. Su, finish. We won't even su to do. That's all. All right, good. All right, let's do the other side. Okay, here we go. Right foot front. Oh, that's mine. Left foot front for you. Left foot front for you. Here we go. 5. Time. 7. Flex. 1, 2, 3, PK, and side. PK, back. 1, 2. Side. 2. Double front, hold. Double side, hold. Double front, hold. Back, front, side, petit pas as fast as you can. Don't let that knee move. Keep it completely still to the side. Releve, shoulder blades. Remember what I said? They apply everywhere. And releve, dégagé, su, finish. Excellent. All right, shake it out. Okay, so the next portion of class is stretching, okay? So I'm going to use my chair for my bar. You can do the same. Otherwise, find a stable place in your house where you can put your leg up. It could be a kitchen counter, but just be very careful, okay? So I'm going to put my leg up like this. You know what? I'm going to do my left leg so that we're consistent here. So my left, your right, okay? All right, so front, remember both hips, so don't let this be your front and you're just tipping your shoulder towards it. You want your chest and your opposite shoulder to go forward, okay? So that's your front. Side, I'm gonna hop in this way so that I can open up my hip a little more. So like I said, because chairs aren't very stable, okay, you can find another way to stretch, something else, okay? Just make sure that this chair, you know, is stable. Put some books on it and you'll go side. We're not gonna do arabesque this way. I'll show you how we're doing it in a different way, which is this, okay? So I'm gonna put my chair like this, and then I'm gonna put my arabesque, so I'm gonna still be on my left leg here. I guess, well, we're all confused on what leg we're supposed to be on. The stretching portion, you don't have to follow to the T exactly. Just make sure you do both sides equally with what you're doing. So here's how I stretch an arabesque. So I'm in a lunge, but the back leg is cushioned by my chair, by my knee. So I'm working my hip flexor right here, and I'm pushing my back up. All right, I can grab the chair and try to arch, but this is the most comfortable way to work on an arabesque. Okay, your knee is cushioned, this is opening up my hip flexor. Then I'm gonna put my hands on the floor and I'm gonna push this chair over a little bit. So here's how I stretch my arabesques at home sometimes. Definitely when I'm in quarantine. So here's my arabesque. See, I'm keeping my leg pointed, my feet pointed. Hands on the floor, you're gonna stretch the first leg and we're gonna penché. So here you can work on your penché split, and this is how I do it. I promenade back to my chair and put my my opposite hand, whatever hand, just the point is I'm keeping my leg up and I'm pushing away from it, pushing away, and that's how I finish my stretch, okay? So there you have it, at least how I explain it, and let's give it a try. Either way, the music will play for about 2 minutes, and that is your time to make sure you're stretching. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So, put your leg up, make sure it's to the front of your body somehow. Reach both arms up, or one, whichever, and stretch to the front. Flex the foot and point the foot, come back up, try to get the leg to the side however you can, opening up the hip and reach to the side. Shoulders are stacked, feet are pointed. Good, come back up and release. Same leg, so my left leg has been doing all the stretching, and now I'm in my lunge, turned out back leg, so try not to let it turn in here. Whoops. And if you can, push an arch, grab something, get someone to help you. Good, hands on the floor, push that leg into penché. Whoops. Promenade to the chair so you can put your hands on it. All right, now the key is to keep that leg up. Push whatever you can to push that back. And one arm off the bar at least. Try both arms. Hold that arabesque and tendu. All right, good work. Stretch those backs. All right. We're gonna do the other side. Here we go. So now I'm doing my right, okay? You do whichever one that you did not do on the other side. Now I'm going to flex my foot, give my hamstring an extra pull, light pull. And point again, flat back up. Turn out, make sure it's to the side now. Reach to this leg again. Stack those shoulders. And come back up. Good, and one more time. opportunity for those of you who have your splits. If you want to grab a cushion, put it under your foot for oversplit. Working on squaring. Do my other side. At least now we're very warm before we stretched. Stretching, obviously you can pause and stop and rewind. All right, so we're going to transition to center in a moment, okay? So I'm going to take my chair back, chair way. Feel free to pause whenever you need, grab water, go to the bathroom. I'm going to grab water myself. All right, I'm gonna set myself right up for center, okay? If you need another moment, feel free, you can pause it and come back when you're ready, okay? So we're gonna do our grand battements and we're gonna do them facing the front. And I'm a little close to this camera, so before we do anything, I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. Okay. That's about the best I'm gonna get. Okay. That probably didn't make any difference. That's all right. All right. So see, when you see this, the counter on the time, it's like, it's already an hour, and it's probably gonna be even more, like an hour and 15 about. It's usually me adjusting my equipment. So, okay. Let's do right foot front. So now we're kind of at an angle, or you're looking at me at an angle, but I'm facing straight ahead. So we call that en face, en face. Arms first and fifth. Grand battement, front and close, front and close. Third one, front, plie, passe, or retire, releve, up, come down. So arms are gonna stay in fifth that entire time. So it's 3 battements front. You're gonna plie, releve, retire. So from 2 feet to 1 releve, up, come down. And then you're gonna go side, same thing. Brush, close back, brush, close front, brush, close back, plie, releve, retire, and come down. So I do like to put my arms up to fifth in the retire, releve. Then it's opposite for arabesque, brush and down, 2, 3, plie, releve, and down, side again. We will do side twice. Brush, close front, brush, close back, brush, plie. You're gonna passe. Let's do outside pirouette. So, because the passe is gonna go from the front to the back this time, as opposed to staying where it was. So I'm gonna give you an option. So the passe is definitely gonna go from front to back. So you can change to do your left leg. I'm gonna give you the option to turn that. It'll be an outside turn. So my right leg just did side 1, close front, 2, close back, 3, close front, plie. You're gonna go outside pirouette from fifth, which makes it tricky. Outside pirouette from fifth, up, close it back, okay? So you can use your arms in fifth, or you can do arms first. Either way, make sure it closes back so your left foot's in front to go the other side. So let me demonstrate on what would be your left side of music, but it's not full out yet. Okay, here we go. So this is still demo. plie, retire, keep it back. Side again. Whoops. Use this as a turn. And then put it back, other side. Okay? Alright. Here we go. Let's do this all together. I'm right here with you. So we'll do right side, pirouette, left side, pirouette. Like I said, option for the pirouette. So just make sure that the leg, the passe leg is going from front to back. Okay, so you just did your side battements 3 times from the back. 1, 2, 3, plie from the front, outside turn right, close it back. So your left leg is ready. All right, here we go. Let's do this together. Right foot front. First, fifth, 3 front. Use the balls of your feet to push into the floor. Plie, releve, retire. Side, close it back. Plie back, passe back. Back arabesque. Plie, retire. Side. Last one, close the front, prepare, outside turn. Close back, left side. Plie, releve, retire. Side. Close it, fifth each time. Passe, releve, arabesque. Plie, releve. Side. Close front. Close back. Plie, outside. Close it back. All right, excellent. All right, we're gonna do 2 more exercises, just 2. So, second one, it's gonna be a waltz. All right, I did this with the elites. You guys can absolutely do this one too. It's just balances and pirouettes, okay? So I'm gonna start left side, B+. So you're gonna glide to the right, balance, tombe, pas de bras right to 4th, outside pirouette, up and down, and then tendu and close, other side. Balance, tombe, pas de bras, 4th, pirouette and down, tendu, close 5th, okay? So very simple. So here's how we'll do this. We're gonna start with balances and then single pirouettes, double pirouettes, and then the last one you can either try your triples or do another set of doubles, okay? So let me just demonstrate this with the correct music. Showing you how it's going to work with the music, because the turn or the balance is going to be the same tempo we were doing, but the landing and the tendu close 5th is going to be harder. It's going to be a little faster. So your balance is slow, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. This is 5 and a 6, 7, and 8, and. So you have to be in such good control of your pirouettes that you know exactly how and when you land. So the pirouette will be 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My apologies, the pirouette is only on count 7. Pirouette is 7, so you have 7, 7, or 7, or, and 7, okay? So understand how many times, or how many you can fit into a count. 7, you land, and tendu, 8, close 5th, okay? Because I'm letting you land those pirouettes in 4th, right? So you're gonna land them in 4th, but then it's a very quick tendu close next foot, okay? So practice that a couple times before you play with music with me, all right? So pause it if you need, and then go back, all right? Otherwise, here it is. You can do it with me, or you can watch this time and then go back and do it with me next time, okay? So we're gonna start in B+, and remember, this is my reminder, balance on the first set. So show how you can balance and retire, come back down 4th and finish, okay? Here we go. Balance, 6, really sweep your balance 6. Low, balance, 4th, tendu 5th, left foot, balance, 6, sweep and scoop. Tombe, pas de bras, balance, 4th, tendu 5th, and balance, 6. Now we're at singles. Take a breather. All right, so that is your waltz and pirouette exercise. You can obviously do it without music, and that way you won't have to worry about coming down out of your pirouettes in time to do the next side. Just make sure, again, all your pirouettes are the exact same as far as formation and execution. So you're in a 4th, I'm gonna face this way. I'm going to do my right side so you can see me from the open 4th. So my weight is distributed equally, okay? And I'm plieing on both legs. But the power has to come from my back leg, but the direction has to go up, okay? So that's at least what everything is doing besides the arms, which are frustratingly even more important, but it seems like they're the most complicated. So, the direction of the body goes down then up. That's always the same. Down then up, as opposed to down and forward or sideways, right? You always want to go straight up, okay? Now your arms, remember, I have them start palms down. Some techniques have them start here. Whatever works for you. Either way, they have to come to a first and stay in first. Okay, fingers don't have to touch, but they should at least be close to touching because that means they're at least in the same line as opposed to one higher than the other, okay? So I would definitely recommend practice your pirouettes over this break, all right? Because this is the time where no one's around. You don't have to impress me or look at the person to your right or left. It's just you, your room, or wherever you can fit in, and just practice your pirouettes. Tendu, prepare, and balance and down. Tendu, prepare. You can do quarter turns. Tendu, prepare, quarter and down. See how long you can stay up each time. Up, right, tendu, prepare, up, okay? And then we get to our full pirouettes. Here's what the arms do, which, again, vary school to school, but like the Russian technique is to put your arm out and put more plie in your back leg, then pull it in, okay? Either way, you're going down and up, and your arms have to provide a momentum, a whip-like momentum, and a locked-in type of security, okay? And then, obviously, your turns will progress from there, depending on how often you practice, okay? So, here's me doing it one more time. Or 2 more times. Or 3 more times. All right, I will be happy with that. Okay, finally we're gonna do our jumps, okay? Sautés, just little sautés here. First position, let's do forward first, and these little jumps are important, good for your heart rate, ankle strength. So you have 4 sautés first, 1, 2, 3, 4, and second, 2, 3, left foot, front fifth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So that's what we'll do for our sautés to start with, okay? So just for our warm-up jump, it's 4 first, 4 second, 8 changements. That is it. Okay? First position. And 5, 6. Plie, jump. 1, 2. Second. Right foot. 1, 2. If you've got another set in you, try it first. 1, 2. Second. Try left foot front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finish. Awesome. Combination for you guys, just one. I want you to do a little bit more movement in your petit allegro. So I'm going to demonstrate this from the back, okay? So we're all on the same foot now. So my right foot's going to start in the back, and my left foot's in 5th. I plie 7, 8. I'm going to glissa, right foot without change. Glissa, jeté. So that means I'm going to brush, dégagé, jump onto it, and gland coupe back. Other side. Glissa without change, jeté, jeté coupe, okay? So glissas can change, but most of the time they don't unless specified, okay? So you want the glissa to come from the back and finish in the back, okay? If we were to reverse it, then yes, it would be glissa left, close other foot in front. But that's for another day, and another level, and another year. So for now, we are always going to do glissa from the back and close it in the back, or the foot that you jeté. Okay? Second foot will close in front like it started. Glissa, jeté, glissa, jeté. Okay? So that goes glissa. We're going to do it slowly first. Glissa, jeté, so you can feel where your weight changes, right? My left foot takes over, so my right foot jetés. My right foot has my weight, so my left foot goes. Step on that right foot in your end of the glissa, jeté, because I want us to try and do it faster, right? Glissa, jeté, okay? So we start out slow. Glissa, jeté, coupe, glissa, jeté. Now it's fast. Glissa, jeté, glissa, jeté. I almost wiped out on my rug. You're gonna pas de bourrée. So that's after the last jeté coupe. Right foot's in coupe. You're gonna pas de bourrée. Back side front. I want a beautiful pas de chat. Up, up, down. Okay? Your right foot will land in front, so you can start the left side. Glissa, jeté coupe. Glissa, jeté coupe. Quick. Glissa, jeté coupe. Glissa, jeté coupe. Pas de bourrée, pas de chat. Okay? And that is it. That is the last exercise you will do. All right? So try it with me with music. again, a lot of this recording time is me picking music, which I should have done before I recorded this, but it's okay. I do this in class too. Probably shouldn't have said that. Okay. It's very fast. I don't think that's what we're gonna do. Slow part is gonna feel very slow, but you'll be okay. At least gets you to work on that technique a lot. Okay, here we go, let's do it. Right foot back, left foot front, fifth position. I'm facing the back so you can see me from the back. Right foot back. So glissa, glissa, jeté coupé. Left, glissa, jeté coupé. Glissa, jeté coupé. Glissa, jeté coupé. Pas de bourrée, pas de chat. Other side. Up. I'm not afraid. Nope, I'm good. Other side. Glissa, jeté fast. Glissa, jeté coupé. Glissa, jeté coupé. Pas de bourrée, pas de chat. Okay? So the reason we're doing it slow is so that you can do your glissas and land in fifth with control. Right? Control with their turnout. Right? So let's do this again. I'm going to face you guys this time over here. Okay? So you're still going to do it the same side that you were doing it on. Right foot back. Okay? Ooh. Yes. Your right foot will be back. On this side. You know what? I'm just going to keep going it from behind. All right, one more time, ladies, and then you are done with my online class. Right foot back. Here we go. Fifth. So take coupe, stay. Fifth. Now it's quick. Still go through fifth. Still go through fifth. Pas de près. Pas de chat. Left foot ready. Je glisse fifth. Je take coupe. Fifth. Quick. Done with your at-home ballet class. Now, if you want to fit in your leaps, soda shas, you're totally welcome to go outside and do that. Put on your sneakers, practice tombe, pas de bourrée, tombe, pas de bourrée, glissa, soda shas, okay? So definitely do that outside. All right, guys, I miss you. Hopefully we'll see each other someday.